Welcome to the channel. I am so glad that you have stopped by. And if you're checking out this channel, please watch it all the way to the end. But this is Normally Noted. I am so glad that you are here and let's get it going. Are you too nice? Because I'm not nice. I'm not. Being too nice gets you nowhere. Why is it holding you back and how to fix it? You will not be a doormat anymore. Why? Being nice doesn't get you anywhere. The idea that being too nice gets you nowhere suggests that being overly accommodating will prevent you from achieving your goals and getting ahead. If you like this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. All right. While it's true that being too nice can have some drawbacks, such as being taken advantage of, or overlooked, it's important to note that there are also many benefits to being kind and considerate. Research is shown that nice people tend to be happier, healthier, and more successful than those who are not. In this post, we will talk about balancing being nice with achieving your goals and dreams. The dangers of being too nice. Putting others' needs before your own is a no. As a nice person like you and I, we are all too familiar with putting others' needs before our own and devastating consequences that has been in our life. Feeling resentful and hurt because people don't put you first ever. When you are too nice, this sets the expectation that you will be always the one to pick up the slack. Once this is in place, it is difficult to change without challenging conversations. While it is lovely to care for others and want to help them, there are no guarantee that they will do the same for you. If you are prone to being a fixer for everything, tries to step back a little. Ask for help. See whether these people will step up, then adjust your helpfulness accordingly. Not standing up for yourself or setting boundaries. One of the main reasons why being too nice can be a problem, it is difficult for you to set boundaries. Boundaries are especially important for gentle and kind people like us. If you are constantly saying yes to requests and going out of your way to help others, it can be hard to set limits and take care of yourself. Without boundaries, your kindness becomes self sabotage because you train these people to expect you to always want to submit to their requests. Once they get that message, it's game over and you're a servant forever. But that can change. Once things are out of hand, it can feel overwhelming to stand up for yourself. We usually abandon the relationship as a result because it's just too hard to speak up later on. While setting them can feel mean to us, boundaries keep us emotionally safe from being pushed around. Having kind boundaries that inform people that you will and won't do demonstrates that you appreciate your value and push back when needed, which makes people think twice about asking you to do things out of bounds. It builds more balanced relationships and gets the go and makes being pushed around less likely. Being taken advantage of or not being respected. Unfortunately, some people see niceness as weakness and feel that they can take whatever they want because you will never say no. This results in being taken advantage of and treated poorly. But being nice doesn't guarantee that people will treat you respectfully and kindly in return just because you treat them that way. As nice people like you and I, we tend to collect insecure people who don't behave in predictable ways. That's why we try to smooth things over by being excessively nice in the first place, to try to keep these people calm, avoid confrontation, and to get them to treat us with respect. Usually, these people are quite secure, and that's why they try to boss you around, to put themselves above you and below them. Being nice to them and letting them push you around isn't going to guarantee that they will respond to you in return the way that you want them to. So when people say being nice gets you nowhere, they really mean It's getting the results they want and they are at a loss as to what to do. To get these people to respect you and stop taking advantage of you, you need to teach these people you will only do what they want if they treat you respectfully. Even though it can be challenging and they will not like it, if you are consistent, they will get the message in time. The benefits of being assertive will really help you to keep things under control. When you aren't used to it, assertiveness can feel aggressive. However, with practice, it will come more naturally and feel more comfortable. Part of developing a more assertive manner is learning to set boundaries and standing up for yourself. Setting boundaries and standing up for yourself is critical for assertive behavior. When nice people like you and I, it can feel very daunting, but only because we don't know how. To set boundaries successfully with difficult people who are used to getting their own way, you need to have a plan. One thing that helped me with boundaries is putting my emotions out of situations and thinking more logically. When you think about what is actually happening rather than feeling sorry or manipulated by the person in front of you, it's completely different in that ballgame. Think about what that person is doing and why it upsets you. When you aren't in the heat of the battle, speak to them calmly and how it makes you feel and why you want them to change their behavior towards you. If they forget next time, you need to be ready and remind them of your discussion. The next time it happens, you have to assume it's on purpose and they are not being respectful. Tell them you can't help them until they acknowledge your boundaries. When you see them as being at best thoughtless and at worst aggressive, rather than getting sucked into their issue, you can put the boundaries down and mean it. Achieving your goals and desires is another advantage. While you are busy running around after difficult people, you will find it that important things get put last. You will never achieve your goals without spending time working on them. Being more assertive, sticking to your boundaries, and putting the focus on yourself will make the progress on things very happy. Take the time to know your goals and what is important to you. Create a process. Once you know what they are, schedule your goals on a journal, or you can put it on a notepad or even on your calendar. When people ask you to do a favor for them, you can truthfully say, you are busy. My biggest regrets in life are being too nice, apologizing for what I didn't do, and making unworthy people a priority in my life. If being nice doesn't get you anywhere, it's because it's better to be selfish. With that being said, being too nice doesn't mean you have to stop being nice altogether. Instead, it's important to find a balance between being kind and considerate of others and being assertive and self confident. This means setting boundaries and being able to say no when necessary. It is important that you feel comfortable with the idea of disappointing others from time to time, and that's standing up for yourself. One way to balance being nice and assertive is practicing assertive communication. This involves clearly expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs in a respectable manner. It's also important to understand that you are not responsible for other people's happiness. So don't feel guilty about prioritizing your own needs and wants because we want to achieve our own goals. That's right. It's also a good idea to surround yourself with people who support and respect you. Being around people who respect your boundaries and are wonderful role models and assertive can help you develop the skills and confidence you need to achieve your goals. While being too nice can have its drawbacks, it's important to remember that there are so many benefits of being kind and considerate. The key is to find a balance between the two, being nice and assertive, but also setting boundaries, practicing assertive communication, and surrounding yourself with supportive people. Remember that you deserve to be treated with respect, and that it's okay to prioritize your own wants and needs. Being nice doesn't mean that you don't have to be nice, but being too nice doesn't get you anywhere. You don't have to change your personality to get along in this nation. The world needs people like you and I, so don't feel like you have to be selfish like the others. When you are more assertive, it is safer to extend your kindness without worrying about being taken for granted like before. The people that don't need to be around you will drop away, and you'll find that you will attract healthier people who appreciate your beautiful nature just the way you are. Thank you for tuning in. And if you can watch this whole video to the end, it will be greatly appreciated. Have a great day. This is Namali Melody.